Oh, madam, this one is at least roughly, if I don't lie, about 3 years.
Wow. It's been like this for 3 good years.
Yes. I can't want to kill me.
No,
My time
no, it won't kill you.
Oh, it's matter.
It won't kill you.
See, it's matter. Sometimes I just sleep, I just cry. But that's way they come. You go take it as if the one who God give you, for take it.
Hello and welcome to the Untold Stories, and today is going to be a great revelation on the show. You know how we always do it, bringing you in-depth interviews with your favorite sports personality. But today, we are going to speak to the man that nobody knows, but discovered the man that everybody knows now. When we talk about Abedi Pele, when we mention the name Abedi Ayew Pele, it's a name that is globally recognized. But do you know the man who even discovered him? There have been so many names that have come up as being the person who discovered Abedi Pele. But today, we are at the Alliance Barbering Shop in Newtown, Accra, and we will be having a conversation with the man, Mr. Musa Saanie, who is popularly called Oluman Falcos. My name is Abedi Ayew, and I'll be doing this with my colleague Michael Insia. It is the Untold Story. Let's just get straight into the discussion, and I know you are going to enjoy it. And Michael Insia is already prepared to get to know much more about how Oluman Falcos discovered the globally recognized name Abedi Ayew Pele. Welcome on the show, Oluman.
Thank you, sir.
Oluman, I mean, you know now there is coronavirus. How are you, protecting yourself in this?
Oh, I'm protecting myself because I'm hurried to come. I forget my...
Your nose mask. It's fine. It's
yes.
fine.
But Abedi Pele is my son.
It's your son. Well, now let's get into the discussion straight away. How did you meet Abedi Pele?
Right. And some guy, they call him Obo. He come and see me, say, Oluman, I'll give you some player. I say, okay, I expect the player. Then we did about 3 days, 4 days, I never see anything. Then I go to him back. Then I say, oh, why? He remains small, then go make the registration. But I want the boy, make I try him to see it's good or it's bad. They say, oh, Maka, don't worry. If I see the boy, me myself, I will enjoy. I say, okay. I dare up to certain time, I never see it. Then I tell him, give me the direction to the school. To go to the school, maybe if ask of him, I will see him. Then he say, okay, Maka join car. If I join car to Achimata, that time I be from Don. I drove Achimata. If I drop the Achimata station, if I look my left, I go see the school. Across the street, go see the school. The park day there. Okay, they give me the rest. I go, I drop the lucky I make. I go, then give break. Then they play ball for the park top. And they stand and they watch. You take the football now, and I say, that is the ball.
So immediately he played a ball.
Yes, immediately take the ball.
He gave a shot.
I see how the way he handled the ball.
You knew he was going to be great.
Great. Then I call him, and he come. I ask him, you know me? He said, no. I'm the owner of the Great Falcos. Then he said, oh yes. Somebody told me, say, he will take you go to the Falcons. Now I said, okay, it be me, but now I give you direction. I want make you come to training. I give you the direction. I give you the direction to Aveno Park. Then you say, okay, go come. Then I give him transport. Then I leave him. I go. He go come. He never come. Then I change here again. Then I say, oh, why I dey worry myself? He go come. go come. I don't worry myself.
At that time, he was not with any club.
Any club.
Okay.
Then he said, Maka, don't worry. Then I give him transport. Then I go back. I did third time, he never come. The fourth then I changed him back. They say, oh, Maka, go. You can ride now. If you don't close school,
he will come.
I leave him. That's true. I reach the training ground about say 3 o'clock. About 4 o'clock, no, he arrived.
No, but you have seen many players.
Oh, I got many players.
Yes, so
many players. Abu Moru was there before he came.
Okay.
Abu Moru, they played the club before
Abedi came.
Yes.
But then you have seen so many players. So why were you bent on giving Abedi Pele the chance when you saw him?
Abedi Pele is something if God give you, he give you. I mean, Abedi Pele, if you see the type of play in football, you see this boy, it will be a something future. But if you too for supporting to do something in future.
So the third time he came.
He came.
And then what happened?
He come and make training. He drink somebody, the guy go to him. Then it start to vex. Then he take and the rest goes back from the pool. Now I go see him. I say, oh, make an exercise patient. Why? Football, they play, he want winning. I say, no, he don't want winning. You two, they make him useless too much. Then three they come. Then I say, make you take in dress. He join three for the Aveno, the area where we are parked, no. Train station there. They go dummy. Then he join the three. He go.
Which year was this?
I must say 64, 63.
Okay.
Then he joined the three. He go, he never come back again. I did about 2 weeks. Then I changed it. I go, he say, oh, he won. He won, but if you good for him, he will come back. I said, okay. Then we converse, then I leave him, I go about 2 weeks, he arrived. But then since he arrived that day, he never sit down for every day. He will come for training. Every blessed day, he will come for training. If you go play friendly match, then if you come Friday, you know go Friday, you go Sunday morning, because you go school Monday. You go sleep there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, early morning. Then you go for them.
So now, I mean, Abedi came, and then did you sign a contract with him?
Oh, not that. It's no course, no contract.
Okay, so there was no contract.
Yes, the course, no contract. Yes.
So how many years did Abedi spend with you?
Abedi,
and what kind of contribution did you put into his development?
The improvement is, you see, that time, this no time, people they help. You see, if they can't come inside this no time, the one who get 1 person, the one who get 5 person, everybody is supporting because they get interest about him. You see, then that time when they play, we register him now, he start play league. Then everybody, we are Falcos supported, Accra Newtown supporters all everybody say, hey, which boy be this? Oluman, where you get this ball from? Where you get from? I say, oh. Then the one give me his son name, he say he don't like that thing. Then I stop everybody calling him that name. Then we start calling him Abedi Pele.
So you were the one that gave him Abedi Pele?
Yes, the supporters. We and the supporters all.
Okay.
We give him Abedi Pele.
Okay.
Then now start everybody popular. You know that time this guy, Sarkodie, he play, I forgot the name. He to get best player of the course.
Okay.
he get the best player. First year I Abedi dey demand that best player for that first year. This boy too dey play about 3 years before he come. But he dey for soccer missions.
Okay.
You are Falcos, now you come. Now everybody they know
they mention your name.
Then they give that boy best player of the course. Now you start play, you play, you good. If you play, you go lose, you go score. If you can't see in football, you go say this boy is
He's destined for greatness.
Yes. SK Memu, the time we get the coast best player, the SK Memu give him a scholarship.
Okay.
SK Memu give him a scholarship. Then I told him, now the man who give you the scholarship is a Kotoko man. Now go play Kotoko. Then he solve with him. He said no, he no go play Kotoko. My father told him, future, if you get something, if you go make you go find in house for north. But now if you go school, boarding school, you go for there you go find they did it for the school, then they find their house for north. I said, okay, I can't deny you. The thing we like, you need to go choose. It's true. Why you go school for north?
Okay.
You go school for north. Somebody come and tell me, hey, your boy they play RTU. I said, they play RTU.
Okay, so he lied to you that he was going to school in the north.
In the north.
But then you got to hear that he was not schooling, but rather playing.
Oh no, he did go for school.
Okay, he was schooling.
School, but
okay.
they play the football.
RTU, okay.
Yes. Then somebody tell me, somebody told him, not reach about 2 weeks to 3 weeks, then they give holiday. Then he come. He come and was here. When he come, can't greet him, when him converse. And then the worker, they go for that time, we get somebody for that petrol dump side. They for your front day here. Is a tailor-man, it shows trousers. Then that time to bring some materials. Then he say one go give that man to sew for him. Then he say make you go. They come back, then then he join car, he go home. He go home, I go see him, I no go see him, I go see him, I no go see him. Then I hear say he go for Benin. Some club come and take him to Benin. They say, hey, this boy no go anywhere Benin where the contract people they fear. There you go from emo, but I know him to tell him. Then I said, okay, maybe you see something there, then you forgo. I people about 1 month to 2 months now. France. France, there I see so body this now there, the great. We too, true, I'm a Muslim. If I pray to him to make God give him chance to get something, me too, maybe I will get my small daily bread.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, did you benefit from all his moves, from Benin to France? As a club that discovered him, Falcos, did you benefit?
Oh, the benefit, you go France, first year we come for home, then I go visit him, that time we buy house for Aladdin. I go visit him, then I say, oh, I dey go, then he give me 5 million. Give me 5 million to join car. I said, thank you. Then you go. You go, I know that, that time, this can move up phone. The one who get money, they make whole phone. Then then come back again. Always, if you come, I dey go there. go there, they visit each other. Then they converse. And if we converse,
so the only benefit was the 500 Ghana cedis that you got?
Not that. Maybe after that, if you meet, they give me something.
But the club didn't really benefit?
The club never benefit any one person.
Okay.
Until you never take any documents for our hand. Say, give us, go pay us this. Never. No one will tell me, say, until you give one person. Nobody.
So, right from that, I mean, he went to France, he's coming, you'll be visiting him. How has your relationship been with the maestro ever since? I mean, you had access to him. When you go there, you go and see him right directly. But now, currently, how is the relationship like?
Oh, now currently the relationship it changed. Why I say it changed? But now, before I feel see him live, it will not be easy for me.
It's not easy for you to see him.
Because if I go there right now, I say I ask of him, I find him. The security man will tell me, say it's not in, but maybe it's in.
Maybe means you're not sure.
I hear they told me it's not in before, but I hear a voice, hear somebody they converse inside the house.
So with all these developments, sometimes do you have some regrets? I mean,
man, I don't regret anything for him, but just you told this Sunday this country, this Oluman so and so, Accra New Town will be New Town at the camp, New Town with the see each other, everything. Call the New Town name, the people wait to support me. Then too go happy. Now it's that day we are from house. My sister, I did from house, I got 5 calls. 5 calls where I did receive. Everybody asked me why Abedi Pele do so. So I don't know. Me, I don't get TV. I never see.
You are talking about when he went on GTV Sports Plus?
Yes.
Okay, you were sad he didn't mention your name as
nothing. I make pressing. Then people they call me. I say, I don't know. Then I leave house. I reach New Town. Everybody say, now I better give you money. You never call your New Town name. I say, my brothers, don't do so. You know, see, people they organize this thing for me. Yes. Yeah. People organize it for me. Me, I don't get chance to go say I'm fit to organize this thing. But the way I handle it, the way you live, at least my sister, call my name, call New Town name.
But there was this Adika man, and he was actually giving the credit. What was your relationship with Adika?
Abedi Adika or me or
you and Adika? Was he part of Falcos?
Abedi
Adika.
Adika is a part of Falcos. He help. Okay. He help with paper. Okay. You know paper. Okay. You know everything. If it's something, through him. Oluman, you go tell me, so Oluman, no, make me pass this way. Make me pass this way. Okay. Then I say, okay. Because I'm a little.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, the team was founded by Ano, handed over to you. He left for the state. You took charge. You brought in a certain Adika to do administrative work.
Yes,
but as it stands now, I mean, it seems he has taken the credit for bringing out or discovering Abedi Ayew Pele. Are you peeved or are you sad?
Oh man, I don't sad because if now you're talking about Pele, I don't care about that. But me, my own, at least remember me, see me to take part.
Sure.
So how many?
I New Town to take part to help.
Yeah.
But never, which means me, my people with the help me here, they are stupid.
Were you informed when they were going to
Never. I don't know nothing. I mean, if somebody called me, I never know everything. I get 5 call, 5 call before I come to Newtown. Then this man where he looked at him live. Come and show. I said I don't want Mark. I see. If I see, I be annoyed. Yeah. I don't like to see it.
Well, Oluman, how many years did Abedi Pele spend at your club, Falcos?
Oh, we played about 4 years.
He played for 4 years.
First time, we from France, he come. That time we got some back here. The park where they make the petrol dump here. He come there, come and play ball. But I don't know what happened. What happened? Then he told me, say, he no go come here again. I don't know. Or inside the training, or what happened. But he never tell me the secret of the reason why he never come. He say he no go come here. I advise him. I advise him. Oh, Abedi, this thing no good. This thing pass here. This thing pass here. Okay. You know, Abedi, he is not somebody like the one who like woman. Okay. You don't. If his woman is one, it's one. I don't know this time there. If he say I know something now, I'm lying. But the time where I know Abedi, he come for young. Where they go for north and camp. I hear self. I did hear that. I hear say. He is somebody born enough. I said, hey, surprise. I surprised this thing. In first born be that. So as soon as Rahim. Yes, in first born be that.
So now, I mean, with where he got to, after he being with you for 4 years, now you got to hear that he is with RTU.
Yes.
Which you have no idea about. At that time, you were assuming that he was just continuing his education. With where Abedi Pele got to with his football career, were you satisfied? Do you think that, yes, this was where I was expecting him to get to? Or you think he could have done much better?
Oh, he done well, serious, done well. The way I see him. Look, the first time I from house, I come and walk out. Oh, somebody tell me, hey, old man, they call your player blaster. I say, oh, come on, this guy is 17 years ago, call him blaster. Who go? If you go home, who go look him? But it's true. I can't. Then I see some graphic, top of the wall. I say, no, I'll go make sure.
And with all those periods, you were not informed. You that you discovered him. You
I know informed, but I can't see inside paper say, Abedi. A national team. Then I enjoy it. I enjoy it very, very, very much. Everybody say, hey, old man, you try, your player day for blaster. Your player day for blaster. But it taking best. Serious. I never get player who play that. The one who I say he try Abu Moro. This Agawu and this Tanko Ayuba, former house player.
Yeah.
Akote Joseph. Oh, many of them. They are plenty.
But you think Abedi stood out?
Yes.
So currently, where is Falcos?
Falcos now is the but me, I know to go there. I know because I come out my hand because my eye and my pocket.
You mean your eye and your pocket? You mean because you have a problem with your eye?
Yes.
And you don't have money?
But I can't go training ground, the clothes, I no go fit take 2 CD to give somebody to join car. I forgive, me too, I for spend.
And with all these talents that went through your hands, the Abedi Pele, the Moros, what has been their contribution? Because you rightly mentioned that when Abedi even came from France, at a point in time, he trained there and he told you, I will never come back here. What have they done to make sure at least they support Falcos one or the other?
Oh, sometimes I be annoyed. I say, I no go handle Falcos again. Then I don't know the way people go told him. I was here, then somebody can call me say, Abedi say the family, this can Labadi Hotel. That time blaster if they come here. Then I go. They say, what happened? I say, oh, Pele, I don't get money. The team too, no get jersey. No go fit go borrow jersey for somebody hand to wear to. Not to bring us sets of the shirt, just 2 sets of jersey inside point to one two. They say because of jersey, don't worry. Then promote to point to one two, then he push for me. Say, open up, I'm open. Then give me jerseys. Red and white and red. 2 different colors. I say thank you. And give money to transport.
So if what you are saying, if I get what you are saying right, you mean Abedi's contribution to Falcos after becoming a national asset is giving you 2 sets of jerseys and also money for transport. That was what he contributed to the club.
Oh, club matter there. Sometimes if we get problem, maybe we dey go away, we don't get transport. Then my people, Mr. Adika, if we go there, tell them, oh, today we go away, we don't get transport. Yes.
But Oluman Falcos, do you regret not doing documentation when you got Abedi Pele? Like not doing contract for him?
For him, yes. You are right to ask me this. I like the way you ask me. You give me a lesson. Next time I can't make this kind of foolishness.
So it seems all your players, the Abu Moro and all the players that you produce, none of them had a contract with you?
No. That time no contract. No, that time no contract.
So clearly you did football out of passion.
Yes, to help.
To help. And as I indicated or I asked earlier, Falcos is still around. But
yes,
would you love to, go back in time and work around some of these things? Because obviously there are rules and laws when it comes to these things.
Because now you see, this Monday will pass. Then I called the people, they go in Abedi last week Sunday. Then I told them, you know something? The way you handle me, I want my club back to my own hand. If I want to give somebody, only the Falcos I want. I don't want anything. Then he told me, now the place that I know them, I know how they manage them.
Adika told you that?
No, he's an assistant.
Okay.
I know the money that they spend. I say no. But the way they do me, I want my club back. The name, everybody, if I can, everybody. The association of coach association, they know me. Everybody know me. No doubt all go support me. It will create big problem.
But Oluman Falcos, after producing all these great talents, who one way or the other became great players in Ghana, one would think that then you shouldn't have problem financially, because these are players that became huge, had a lot of money and all that.
Yes.
How has your living been like?
Oh, my living there, I get somebody like Alaji sit down here. So
You mean Alaji Akambi?
Akambi. Then they help me. This my hospital don't come with hand.
To do surgery on your eye.
Yes, it's there for in hand. People they help. The owner of this barbering shop, my sister, I don't know how we talk.
But none of your players.
Never. But none of the players with the help. All of them know different.
Do you feel sad when you are talking about that? Because
I will feel, but what I will do? Not good, nothing to do. I saw one or two people that two in London, one in Spain, and yes, maybe I will say two, but they know the play ball. Now the struggles, then they work, then they pay them. If he come, someone will bring me about 2 trousers, 2 shirts, with money 1 million or 2 million, put for my pocket. But I feel, I don't, if my own did that, I take it like that. I no go ask, go do this, but me, I never think about this. But the way they handle me that Sunday, I don't like it.
You didn't like it?
I don't like it.
When we mention the people that discovered Abedi and we don't even give you that recognition.
I called Mr. Adika in there. That time he did there. Now I told him, say, Mr. Adika, I beg your pardon. Try me if you finish. Try tell me Abedi Pele, make you give you something. Come and give me. Then he told me, he no go fit tell him.
Wow.
He told me play inside phone. He no go fit tell him. Then I say thank you. I forgot.
When was the last time you heard from Abedi Pele?
Oh no, but he keep low.
You don't even have his number.
No.
So because anytime you go there, they tell you he's not available, but you know that he's available, you stopped looking for him.
Yes, because I go there before. Sister, I walk her, I may stay in Medina. I walk her from Medina to Israel.
Wow.
It's not in, I walk her for Israel.
Back to Medina? No,
to Shiashi. You see Shiashi, some cars, Nima cars that are there, they don't loot. Nima. Then I go stand there. So then somebody, I said, Oluman, what did you do here? I said, I want to go, no money. I want to join Nima.
Meanwhile, you were going to look for Abedi.
No. I go look for him. He told me he's not there.
So you were finding means to go back.
I'm back. Then somebody make I sit down. I sit down. He pay for me. He give 20 Ghana for the meals.
Oluman Falcos is even crying, sharing that, sad story there. Walking from Medina to East Legon to look for Abedi Ayew Pele, and he knew that he was inside, but he was told he was not available. He had to walk to Shiashi to go and look for someone to help him with the transportation. This is a man that has produced a lot of talent for Ghana football. It's such a sad story there. But Oluman Falcos, we look at the story of Abu Imoro, how now he has become a drug addict.
Oh, my sister.
When was the last time you saw him?
Oh, if Abu Moro saw me, I'm coming. Go past another way.
He will run away.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes, because if I see him, the way I handle him, you don't want to see himself.
How did you feel when you got to know that this is the state, a player that maybe one way or the other you used your money, you used your strength, your advice to groom him to become somebody for the society? How do you feel when you saw
I feel sorry. Feel sad. I see Abu Moro today, the man who get in car. He got car they travel here to Aflao, Peugeot 404. What thing about Abu Moro no go? Come on, somebody come and told me, say Abu he done dranga. I say, oh my friend, don't tell me this nonsense thing. He said, you don't lie me, my sister, because people want to make sure somebody can hold my hand, will show me, say, this is Abu Moro. I say, yes, this is Abu Moro. I shock. It disgraced me. Abu Moro disgraced me, but I'm not in father, I'm not in mother, I'm not in family. Just we meet inside football. I can't handle him today the way I will handle my children.
Yeah.
Then I leave him problem for.
Well, clearly this shows that, I mean, with all the contribution that you put into football, you didn't benefit any.
Nothing.
You didn't get anything beneficial from football.
Nothing.
Do you regret?
I regret
doing football.
I blame myself. I blame my suffer. You see this house, the front of affairs here. You get somebody calling him abject.
Okay.
They get motorway. They travel to Togo. You go inside Togo. You go Tuesday. You go come Wednesday. You go Thursday. You come Friday. You go Saturday. Then you come Sunday. My suffering, all are suffering. I take a look at the place.
You couldn't invest in
anything.
You were just investing in the players.
Place. Nobody can tell me where he go tell me say he give me big benefit clear. Where I benefit something from. Yeah.
So you never advise any of your children to ever venture into football?
Oh, my children only one. My children only one.
You have only one child? Okay. A boy?
A boy.
Okay. And if he tells you that, Daddy, I want to do football, as the folk says, I should come and serve.
Oh no, he can't do it. He can't do it.
He can't do it. You won't even advise.
I will tell you something. You see, Alaji is a house.
Alaji come.
Yes, but me, I don't like house. Why I don't like house? Why I don't like house?
Why?
House teach me. Because this come matter way they ask me what benefit are there. Steven Tete, Emmanuel Tete, all of them play Falcos. That time, Emmanuel Tete, if I had to give me benefit, but has told me, say, some people can club the money. And who
came for the
money?
They didn't mention.
They didn't mention. Because the hundreds, but the chairman, he give the money, but the workers of the house, they share the money and use it.
This was in which year?
You see?
This was in which year?
Oh, those people. That year.
You can't remember the year.
That time, I say, as, I don't. You see? Agawu Gatese.
Yeah.
You see? He play hard. The time we go play coach, him father be capital. He say no go give me chance. Me and him, talk his SS West. My last show, the boy come and play Falcos. Then Alaji Musa come and take him to Kumasi.
And he didn't give you anything?
I'm coming. Alaji Musa come take him to Kumasi, play Kinfasa, the ass bite from Kinfasa. I swear, my sister, I swear heaven and hell, I swear the Sunday for this outside now. The day I pay Agawu money to hand it to father and Agawu, they come here by petrol. Then I told the father, I say, you know me? He said, no, you don't know me. I said, ask your son. Then the son changed Mutaban between he and him, he and talk. Now the father, the son, and look me. Never tell me anything. You know, sister, the buy petrol, the get money in Saka, but no one city.
Wow.
No one city. Never give.
Well, this clearly shows that, I mean, Oluman Falcos has really done well, a lot for Ghana football, producing quality players. But unfortunately, most of our clubs have been very, very unfair to him because there was no documentation, there was no paper, there was no contract. But still, they could have, I mean, find a way to support Falcos, because this is a club that was bringing out all the good players and all that. Now he's here and he is, I mean, depending on good Samaritans who will come to his aid to support him. Now, Oluman, I mean, currently, how is your health? You find out that your eye, you have a problem and all that. Are you going to go under surgery and all that? What's really the problem now?
The problem now, I get somebody to London.
Okay.
Say he go help.
Okay.
And help, I want to hear the one who will give to help. Then I attach it to, I go for people who can support me.
Okay.
To ask, because they tell me about 240.
For the surgery?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, I met my sister, I made everything. I finished my documents, my everything. And that is it. But money problem. Money problem. I go show Abedi before. I showed him before.
Your eye,
yes.
He
see it before. He see it before.
And what did he tell you?
What is that? If I talk to him, he could tell me, say, make I go see him brother. Subu. You know Subu? Go see dead body, see tall one.
Solar.
No be solar. No be solar. Subu.
Okay.
So currently you need 24,000 Ghana cedis to take off the tumor, and then a surgery will be worked on. And if you don't get it immediately, is it going to affect the other eye?
Oh, madam, this one is at least, roughly, if I don't lie, about 3 years.
Wow. It's been like this for 3 good years.
Yes. I can't want to kill me.
No,
My time reach.
No, it won't kill you.
Oh, it's matter.
It won't kill you.
See, it's matter. Sometimes I just sleep, I just cry. But that's way they come. You go take it like that. If you, the one who God give you, for take it like that. If you say go flat, go deep.
Elijah has become very emotional right now. It's fine. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. And I mean, we will also try our possible best to get a lot of people to come to your aid and to support you and get it. This is a man that, when we are talking about people that have contributed to Ghana football, his name is supposed to be mentioned. Oluman Falcos' name is supposed to be mentioned, because when we mention great players in this country, he is the one that supported most of the players, groomed them from his own pocket money, from his own wisdom. Any material thing that he got, he invested in these players. Per what he's saying, it means he didn't invest in any property at all. Most of the money that you got, you rather invested them in the players, thinking that they will get to somewhere someday, and maybe one day they will also come and support you. But the story has changed, and it has taken some good Samaritans like Hasofo Garaji, Akambi, and others who always try and support you one way or the other. Oluman, I know it's sad, but I mean, it's going to get better. That's why we've also come on board to support.
Thank you. God bless you.
But until we, I mean, before we finish, with the kind of player that you have produced, do you think that, I mean, Ghana can produce the next Abedi Pele's and them? Do you see that?
My sister, before they go produce this kind of players, unless they wake up the coast. This kind of expensive players where you get for Ghana, they play for Ghana. All of them are coast players. No academic player. Academic player, no. What is? You don't learn anything. If you learn from coast, you take now, you know, we got under 14, we got under 17. You could play 14 for 3 years. If you play 14 for 3 years, then you go for 17 for 3 years, 6 years. Now you get experience inside ball. You learn something. See, you learn something. But now you say academy. If somebody can academy, no they learn anything. Academy, to me, academy. But if you start government support course, support GFA support course, my sister, in future we could get materials. But now, Ghana to take something inside this place, you never do it.
You never do it.
Oh, no.
What would be your one advice to up and coming footballers?
Up and coming footballers, now I advise them, make sure, no, somebody wake up, they want to go for Europe. You want to go for Europe. Europe, how many years you go play for Europe? You see, we are majority of our players, no last from Europe. Because you never play anything here before you go Europe.
But they need money.
They need money. Everybody need money.
Yeah.
You see, the one who play, look, somebody like Musa Saanie, the way he lasts inside football for Germany, he lasts because he play close. He lasts. Look at Teniaboa. You see, but now all of them the past, nobody like them again. Nobody. You see.
So now, I mean, currently, who's your best player?
For this Ghana?
Yeah, for this Ghana.
Oh, my sister. When I start stadium, go yourself.
You don't go to stadium again?
I keep long because of my eye. What I go see?
Yeah.
I go see anything. Then better to sit down.
To sit in the house. Wow. So now you don't go to stadium again. I mean, you don't do anything football now.
No. Because football is a money problem.
Okay, well, Alaji, we are ending the show now, and I mean, I know it's been very revealing, and you've also enjoyed the discussion that we've had with Oluman Falcos. But Alaji, before we go, if you have something to say to Abedi Pele, what would it be?
Oh, the thing I will say for him, I beg him, make him consider me. Make him consider me. Make him help me.
Speak into the camera. I want you to speak into the camera.
Okay. Make him help me. Make do as he say, do something for him. Even if you don't do something, but if he help, then make operation for me. I will thank God. Thank you.
So you heard Oluman Falcos, and he was the one in charge of Falcos Club in the 1960s, and now he's currently in the house doing nothing, battling with an eye problem. You could see how protruding his left eye has become, and he needs 24,000 Ghana cedis to fix that eye. And it's sad to see a man that has produced great talent for the country going through this. I mean, if you know you can support him in any way, I mean, the player that he has also brought out, if you're watching and you think that you have to support this man because he has invested in you, you have to come on board and support them. This is the Untold Stories, and today we were at Accra Newtown, alias Barbering Shop to be precise, at the College Road, and we brought you that interesting interview with Oluman Falcos, who was in charge of Falcos Club. My name is Betty Yosen, and I did this with my colleague, Michael Isian Ochre. Stay safe and make sure that you protect yourself. Before we meet again, it is a peace out.